Good morning, you guys. Unicorn fan here. So, today I'm going to be talking about homosexuality. So, this may be sensitive to some viewers, and if you don't feel like staying, then I will be understanding and I will not condemn you. But this is not to just condemn you. This is to warn you and tell you what scripture states about homosexual behavior. So, homosexual behavior is an abomination to God. Such perversion of God's plan for marriage, as it says in Genesis 2, verse 24, mars the image of God, distorts the oneness God intended in the sexual union between woman and man, and defiles childbirth, thereby eventually terminating the generations. So, what it means to defy childbirth, it means a man and a man cannot have a child, nor can a woman and a woman can have a child. It goes against how God has created a family tree when it comes to a man and a female, knowing male and female can only be able to produce children. In the Old Testament, homosexual behavior, which includes lesbianism, was forbidden, considered unclean, and was punishable by death in Leviticus 18, verse 22, and 20, verse 13. Paul states that this deviant behavior, goes against God's design, falls under the judgment of God. God offers the individual who has participated in this sinful lifestyle mercy and forgiveness, but homosexual acts are an abomination and cannot be tolerated by a holy God. Although some have claimed that homosexuality has roots in a genetic mutation, there is no substantial proof of this. God will not create a person predestined to condemnation. So both the Old Testament and the New Testament eliminate the possibility of excusing homosexual behavior for biological reasons. In the Old Testament, the creator of all life charges that no one caught in the act of homosexuality can blame anyone other than himself, which it says in Leviticus 20, verse 13. He cannot blame the creator. In the New Testament, God indicates that homosexuals can change and they are not trapped by their genetic makeup. Even if a case could be made for some sort of genetic predisposition toward an aberrant behavior, this cannot remove moral responsibility or make such behavior right. All human action is subject to All human action is subject to the individual's will, which means it is our choice. It is our choice of whether or not we want to be gay, lesbian, or straight, or bisexual. If you make your own will that is subject to God's plan for your life, any type of behavior can be changed. For anyone who has engaged in homosexual behavior, God's forgiveness, grace, and mercy are always available.